welterweight matchup between Neil Magny and Rafael dos Anjos. All right, here's the former UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos now plying his trade as a welterweight. And DC, you have said his performance against Anthony Showtime Pettis to win the belt, one of the best performances as underdog challenger we have ever seen.
It was unbelievable to watch. He went in there with an idea of how he was going to become UFC champ, and he stuck to it to a core. The game plan that him and Rafael Cordero had prepared was truly great for Anthony Pettis. Not only did he do that against Pettis, though, he defended the belt against Donald Cerrone. Did it against Neil Magny after going up to welterweight, beat Robbie Lawler. He's a cardio machine, and it was on full display in his last victory over Kevin Lee.
And his alignment with Jason Perillo has certainly helped take his boxing to the next level. Good to see Rafael dos Anjos back and looking for more here tonight. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step one to step two before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a grappler holding a professional record of 31 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Neil Magny. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Oh, it's always good to be here in H-Town, Houston, Texas. We are live at Toyota Center tonight. DC, this is a venue that has been good to you and your team, and we'll see who can make some more UFC history here tonight.
Houston is just a great fight city. People think of Vegas, Brazil, Canada. Sometimes Houston gets overlooked, but some of the biggest fights have happened in the Toyota Center. This is a great fight venue for all UFC fighters.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Magny gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. He's got to shore up the defense here. The takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by dos Anjos. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him, yeah, absolutely.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Switching stances here. Takedown defense holds up. Outstanding knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow it up. Certainly using his length well in this one tonight.
Beautiful strike.
All right, single collar tie now. Trying to establish that jab once again. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Nice kick there by Neil Magny.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. "90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Got clipped with the right hand. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Under a minute to go. Let's go. Get him off. Get him off. 45 seconds remain in the round. Push him on. Push him on. 30 seconds to go. $20 seconds to go. Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up. 5 minutes in the books. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Take a seat. Deep breath for me. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolute.
Are you ready? You ready?
Round 2 here.
Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact ones.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Got the single collar tie. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Magny's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Dos Anjos has got the full mount. Both fighters get up now. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found the setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
Well, a lot of these shots with power behind them. 66 total strikes have landed for Neil Magny. And in terms of the accuracy, landing with a 68% efficiency rate against Rafael Dos Anjos. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Dos Anjos. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. 3 minutes now to go in round two. Magny's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
That right hand landed.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Just over 2 minutes to go. Dos Anjos' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. The ground and pound has been there all night. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes, oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is, chest to the mat, pressure goes down. He'll start to take the air from his opponent.
All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He was trying to put himself back in that position, and maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
here's a kick to the body, blocked though by Rafael dos Anjos. Oh, late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done.
He loaded up on that right hand, too. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Punch over the top.
Magny gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the break action to get to that takedown? Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Dos Anjos' lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Nicely done there to keep his hands up and block that strike. He's got to protect that cut. Oh, a nice. All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of the kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Under 2 minutes remain in the fight. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Magny. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. How about these numbers? 132 total strikes have now landed for Neil Magny. Pretty good connection rate as well, landing with 59% accuracy tonight against RDA. Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hand.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And he's looking for that left hand just now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch, takes him forward, slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How does that feel to be on the right end of that? I knew that was coming. Gets back up again. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Big kick.
Collar tie. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Neil Magny!
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. You should be very proud of his performance.